I'm live. Rock and roll. Be too much for people. Be too much. Be too much. God dang, God diggity dang. I've been having a lot of conversations lately. If you go, I mean, at the time of catching this is June 5th, 11:46 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you go to my Facebook page and you scroll right below, there's a picture of me doing my little diggy, dancing around, moving and shaking, and it felt good. And I had one of my clients send me a video. I'm always like, send me a selfie, send me a thing, and I'm having fun with it. And there's this, I'm afraid because my makeup's not up. I haven't done this. I haven't done that. I'm not saying it the right way. I got to be perfect. I got to put on the polish. I got to mask. I don't want people to see that my house is messy. I don't want people to see me with my hair all messed up. I got to make sure that I look the certain way and sound a certain way and say things in a certain way. Not today. Not today. I hope people hear this. I hope you hear this today. And if there's something that you've been holding back because you're scared, because you've been told you're too much, you talk too fast, you talk too slow, you're too big, you're too small, you need to speed up, you need to slow down. Somebody will always have an opinion, and you will never, ever, ever please everyone. What is perfection? Perfection is an illusion. Right? There's somebody that needs to hear this message today. I just click the live button and I speak. This is who I am. I've had more feedback doing this than I have spending 45 minutes thinking about what I'm going to say for the first 4 seconds. That's not me. It may be you. That may work for you. It may work for others, but it doesn't work for me. So if you're that person who spontaneity, right? Thinking really fast, talking a lot, doing different things, moving your hands around, talking loud, talking too soft, maybe talking a little bit slow, being a little quieter, being a little bit more intentional. Maybe that's you. Be you. What is you? You know what's you. You know what feels right. You know what feels good. I grew my video production company going against the grain, breaking rules, doing things different, not following the norm, not being like everybody else. I spent a decade coaching and speaking, trying to follow the norm, trying to be like everybody else, trying to fit in, trying to do this way and that way. This is the right way and this is the wrong way. And I got conditioned for a decade of being around people who have a way, making it sound like it's the way. There are lots of ways that we can succeed. And one of the surefire ways to not do it is to not do anything because you're afraid, because you can't do it the way you're supposed to do it. We're shoulding too much. We should do this. We should do that. Can I get an amen? Can I get a hallelujah? Right? I mean, I'm real serious, and I'm also a goofball. We'll see when we get to do it here in the next few weeks, but I'm going to be doing something with my brother and my dad and his good buddy, and like we're just going to be just talking nonsense, or what some would call nonsense. Like squirrels, they eat birds, but do they eat birds or do they eat squirrels? Do squirrels eat monkeys? I don't know. This is where that came from. I don't know why I said squirrels eat birds. I'm not even sure if they do, right? Sometimes I say really random things that people won't understand and won't get. But you know what? I've seen things online where I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand it. And then they got 4 million views, right? Because I'm not that demographic. I'm not that person who resonates with that. I don't like that. I've had so many people over and over again tell me and affirm me when I'm doing things like this. And yet I ignore and I go do the things that nobody gives me good feedback on. What is the things that you get feedback on? What are those things that not only you get great feedback on, but you also align with, you like to do, you love to do, you want to do, but you don't think you can do because somebody else that you maybe think is better or wiser or smarter than you says that you shouldn't. And it's not even directly, it's on another podcast, it's on another video, it's in a Facebook group, it's in a community. You see something somebody does that you think, that's what I would do. Then you read the comments and you see people go, that's awesome. That sucks. You're stupid. That's dumb. Why'd you do that? You shouldn't do it that way. You should do it this way. And then you don't know what to do. And you're paralyzed with indecision because you could do this or you could do that or you could do this and you could do that. What's right? What's wrong? Last time I checked, who knows what the heck's right and wrong? I mean, there's things that we could call be ethical and moral, but some people are doing things that we might deem bad and they think they're doing it for good. Who are we to judge? And I know that the more I have showed up in this world as a person who's being too much and being me and being loud and being this and being that some people get it and some people don't. But I have surrounded myself overall with people who do. And they still encourage me to do what is actually me rather than me trying to force myself into a square peg, round hole, doing things that just don't resonate, that don't excite me, that don't work for me. They might work for someone, but not for everyone. And that's the thing that's out there is everyone can speak for someone, but someone cannot speak for everyone. There's so much out there. I am not ever trying to be on here and say, I've got the way, I've got the right way, I've got the thing that you've got to do. And if you do this, you will succeed. You might succeed, but I can't guarantee that. No one else can. We're all working with different ingredients, where we live, who we are, what we've done, our past. I've gotten a bunch of projects recently that are going to add up to a bunch of money that I can't sit here and say that that's going to be easily achievable for all of you. I've gotten $6,000 projects that literally took me 7 minutes on the phone. And somebody else is like, I've talked to 10 people and spent an hour on the phone each, and I've only booked one job and it wasn't even for $1,000. Why is that? Is that fair? Well, I spent a decade building relationships, building a brand, building a reputation, making connections, doing all these things that now there are some people who want me. I will get flown somewhere to do something because they want me. And it took me forever to think somebody would want me. I just thought you want that. You want this thing. And so there's people that want people. They want human connections. They want personality. They want rawness, that authenticity. Not everybody's houses are perfect. Not everybody does their hair. We do these things because we think that this is how we need to look when we get on to things. We think we need to look a certain way and sound a certain way and have our hair a certain way. It's like, who cares? We're all going through our days doing the best we can. And sometimes we make decisions that didn't work out. Sometimes we make those decisions, and after the fact, we can see crystal clearly what we could have done differently. Yeah, but in the moment, you did the best with what information you currently had. And yes, as you got more information, you would make a different decision. But whether you're a writer, a videographer, a filmmaker, you have a job, you're a coach, you're a creator, you're a YouTuber, whatever you're wanting to do, the people winning are the people who keep going, who keep creating, who keep trying, who keep testing, who keep exploring, who keep experimenting, who fumble around, who things don't always work out for, but they get back up and they get knocked down and they get back up. I know on certain levels, I've been knocked down for a while in certain ways. And what was keeping me from getting back up is continuing to corner myself into the wall myself. No one else was doing it to me, believing that I should do things better than my intellectual knowledge, better than what I knew. But yet I knew that I could do it my way, but I wasn't doing it because of the conditioning over and over and over again. What have you been conditioned to believe that isn't serving you, that isn't helping you, that is demotivating you, that isn't exciting you, that isn't having you get up and want to write, to create, to film, to shoot, to do whatever it is that you do, that brings something into this world that somebody could be inspired by, that somebody could be entertained by, that somebody could have fun with, that somebody could, have a conversation about, that could bring somebody joy in their day. What is that you're holding back because of fear of what people will say, what people will comment, what people will do? And at the same time, you're dying inside because you're not doing it. So either way, you're losing. God dang, God dang. God diggity dang. Rock on, my friends. Wherever you're capturing this, I got this stream into a number of different places. I can always see your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Don't ever hesitate to reach out. You can send me a message. And the main places I check are really my Voxer, which is themindmechanic.net/Voxer, Voxer, or my Facebook Messenger. You can check it out. I think it's facebook.com/Gebs86. You look me up. I'm here with my wife. Thumbs up. Send me a message. Don't hesitate to reach out. I want these to be sparked by you, the conversation to be led at times by you. I mean, right now I have clients, I have friends, I have people that I'm connecting with where I'm having these conversations, where people are scared, where people are in fear, where people are lacking clarity, confidence, direction, and they're feeling stuck because they feel that they have to do things a certain way and that way doesn't work for them. But there is another way. There's your way. It may take longer, it may be slower, but it'll actually happen for you if you do it. Because if the other way might be faster, but you won't even do it at all, then you're actually moving slower. And so move at your speed, move at your pace, because it's the perfect pace for you. And create because you love creating, do because you love doing. God dang, God dang, God diggity dang. Leave it some likes and love. Leave me a comment, and we'll go from there. I look forward to hearing from you. Sending tons of love, and rock and roll. Bye-bye.